Good morning. How are you doing today? I'm so excited because today I'm going to be sharing with you which fragrances I'm going to wear for the month of February. So as usual, we are in the bathroom and I've got my rolling cart empty on the top. I've got some January scents left on the bottom tier just because I still have a little less than a week of January left to be using those fragrances. So I'm going to use the empty top to put all of my new February fragrances. February is one of my favorite months to theme fragrances around because I love the Valentine's Day theme when it comes to scents. It's just the perfect time to wear all of those fun gourmands that aren't necessarily Christmas or fall, things that have fruit and candy and chocolate involved. So I'm very excited about this lineup of fragrances. I think I'm gonna have so much fun using them this month. So without waiting any longer, let's jump right in. So my first fragrance of choice for February is Fireside Flurries. Now it's going to be very cold. I'm not so sure that we're gonna get a lot of snow. I think we've got some snow predicted later this week. We are entering a cold spell right now, so I think that a snow day fragrance is still very appropriate for February for me. I'm in northern Idaho, so we do have lots of snow and cold all the way through, sometimes even April. So that is one reason that I chose Fireside Flurries. Another reason is actually for the packaging. I tried to theme all of my fragrances this month to be pink, purple, or red. I really love this fragrance too because it's such a unique blend. I feel like Bath & Body Works hasn't really made a fragrance quite like this. So it has notes of toasted marshmallow, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. So the cashmere woods kind of gives it that cozy, warm blanket scent. The lavender kind of infuses some of that cozy bedtime vibes. But then there's that toasted marshmallow, which keeps it in the gourmand category. So a really fun fragrance, perfect for February. And then here's what that body lotion looks like. And then unfortunately, I don't have a shower gel of Fireside Flurries to pair with it, but I do have this really fun Philosophy body wash. This is the pink marshmallow buttercream, and it pairs perfectly with it because it has a little bit of that pink smell to it, just like that the lavender provides, if that makes any sense. But it still is gourmand and marshmallowy to go with that marshmallow note. I'm so excited to use this one. I often am using my older fragrances first and then saving my newer purchases for later once I've used up some old body care, but this one cannot wait. I have to use this. We just released this in stores a couple of weeks ago. Forever Sweet collaboration with Sweethearts, the Candy Conversation Hearts. I love this fragrance. It's everything I ever wanted in a body care. It's kind of an immature fragrance, but that's what I love about it. It's like a kid's body splash candy, super fun kid core vibes. So I'm all here for it. Let me read you the notes. It has candied grape, sweet berry, and powdered sugar. And the thing is it definitely to me is a grape fragrance, which we have not had like a grape candy fragrance. Someone in the comment section of one of my videos said that it smelled like pixie sticks, like the grape pixie sticks, and I could not agree more because that powdered sugar kind of gives it like a fun chalky candy-like smell. So yes, very accurate and nostalgic to the Sweethearts candy. So I've got that in the Fine Fragrance Mist. And look at how festive and adorable. We've got the body wash and the body lotion as well. So I find that the spray is a little more fruity on the grape, while the body lotion tends to have more of that powdered sugar note come out. So it's a little bit more chalky in the lotion, which I really love as well. So I'm going to be using that this February for Valentine's Day. I will leave a link to the video up in the card section above if you want a more in-depth review of that Forever Sweet fragrance, but I did one a little bit earlier. So yes, I'm gonna be wearing that one for February. I have a lot of fragrances by the small company called Dirty Soul Soap, a lot of Valentine's Day themed fragrances from that brand, so I have a lot in my representation here. This one is called Blushed Cocoa, and this is an original fragrance by Dirty Soul Soap Co., and it has notes of chocolate-covered strawberries, fresh raspberries, hot cocoa, and whipped buttercream. One of my all-time favorite fragrances by that company. I love this one so much, so I'm gonna base a routine around this one. It smells exactly like the Land O'Lakes pink hot chocolate. They actually have two different ones. I think they just have like a pink hot chocolate, and then I think they have strawberries and cream or raspberries and cream, or maybe both of those as well. So it's very nostalgic to those pink white hot chocolates. Oh, it's such a good fragrance. I probably am going to use this as my coffee shop fragrance. So about once a week, my mom and I go downtown to the coffee shop. Sometimes we go to the library as well. And so sometimes I like to have like my going out fragrance or like my coffee shop or library fragrance. And I tend to keep them more on the cozy side since that's kind of how going to the coffee shop makes me feel. So when I smell this, I'm thinking of it as my coffee shop scent. So I only have blushed cocoa in the fragrance mist, so I'm gonna use a couple of randoms to kind of do some using up to make a fragrance combo. This is just a little body lotion that I got from Ulta for Christmas a while back, a few years ago actually. And it's getting pretty close to being done. I just need to use it up and be diligent. So this is a white chocolate scented body lotion. This will pair perfectly with the blushed cocoa fragrance mist. Again, working towards an empty on this one. This is a little miniature hot chocolate scrub by Dove, and I really love the texture of Dove scrubs. So they're a little bit more creamy and not as exfoliating as something like Tree Hut or Onyx Bathhouse that has those coarse granules. This is like a lightly exfoliating but mainly moisturizing kind of body scrub. So I really love it in the winter, and it smells really good too. And then for body wash, we're keeping it chocolate with this chocolate milk body wash that I found at Marshall's. Next up, I've got chocolate dipped cherries, also by Dirty Soul Soap Co. Now this one, I think they actually just rebranded. It's the same fragrance, but I think they called it like, instead of chocolate dipped cherries, it's like chocolate covered cherry or something like that. Either way, you can still find it on the website, and this one smells so good. One of my all-time favorites as well. Like I said, the blushed cocoa is an all-time favorite. This one's an all-time favorite, so I definitely have to use my Dirty Soul Soap Co fragrances during February because it just feels right. This is actually supposed to be a replica or a look-alike fragrance for the Bath & Body Works chocolate covered cherry, which I do actually have one piece of that I'll be pairing with it, but I've got the Dirty Soul Soap Co version in this little mist, and this one has notes of delicious, ripe, sweet cherries covered in rich, dark chocolate. So that one I also have in the body lotion in a pump bottle. And then in the shower gel, I have the actual Bath & Body Works version. And this one is listed as rich milk chocolate, red cherries, and sweet liqueur. Now, I do notice, especially in this body wash form, the sweet liqueur note kind of coming through. And that is something that is not present in the chocolate dipped cherries. And I actually am very appreciative of that because I don't care for the liqueur note in this fragrance as much as if it were just not there. I just wanted it to be more straightforward milk chocolate and cherries. And so I get that more sweet straightforwardness from the Dirty Soul Soap version as opposed to the Bath & Body Works version, but it's still fun to have a little bit of that difference in the body wash. Next fragrance up, this is my latest obsession, also from Dirty Soul Soap Co. This is the strawberry cheesecake, and I just recently purchased it in the full set because I loved it so much. So my sister actually brought over to me. She had purchased a bunch of sample sizes from Dirty Soul Soap because she needed to do some exploring and discovering of what cozy scents she wanted to wear. And so she bought a whole bunch of them, and I sniffed through them all, and I thought this strawberry cheesecake was 10 out of 10 amazing, and so I had to get myself a set. Super cute packaging we've got here. This is the mist, and it has notes of strawberry jam, cheesecake, and vanilla. So what makes this fragrance stand out compared to other strawberry scents that I have in my collection is that this is truly strawberry jam. It has this kind of gooey, sugary, jelly-like scent with it that doesn't come with like the strawberry soda, for instance, which is more of a fizzy strawberry, or something like the wild strawberry or strawberry bourbon vanilla, where that has more of that kind of woodsy, warmer strawberry. It's truly like a jar of jam. Oh, but it's so saturated and strong. I just love it so much. So here I have it in the body lotion and the shower gel, and it looks like the bottles of the shower gel we have a new style since I last was receiving some Dirty Soul Soap Co products. So I really love the look of these new bottles. I love that you can see the color of the shower gel inside, and I love that it's kind of this frosted, fuzzy, matte look. Both for the chocolate dipped cherries as well as the strawberry cheesecake fragrance, I plan on using this Dove body scrub, and this one is scented like crushed cherries and chia milk. I actually had planned on using this, I think, a Valentine's Day or two ago, and I never got around to using it. I was kind of having that thing where I was like, oh, I'm going to break it in by doing a shower routine, and I just never did. And so I was holding off, but this is the year where we don't wait for tomorrow, we just live in the now. And then last fragrance combo, I'm actually going to be carrying this over from January, which is also a carryover from December. I'm just having a hard time getting this finally completed. Although I think, I mean, look at this. This is the Be Joyful shower gel that I've been using for the last 2 months. There is maybe 2 or 3 uses left. It's one of those things where it looks like it's about done and it just keeps giving more and more. So I'm finally gonna do it. You know, I may even do this before February comes, and I still have about a week left of January to be using this. So I'm gonna work really hard at it. And that's that. So either way, here is what the bottle looks like. So like I said, this is the single launch fragrance called Be Joyful from winter of 2015. So it's an oldie. I'm trying to get it used up. It's gonna happen. So I've got the shower gel still going back in the shower. And then I do also have it in the mist down below in my January fragrances. This one is not gonna be an empty this time, but that's okay. And then I've been pairing this body butter. This also is an oldie product. I'm kind of working on using it up. I don't think it's gonna be finished this time because it's quite full, but this is 1,000 Wishes, so it's a fragrance we're all familiar with, but the form is this body butter, and that is what is old. I think this is from 2016. Yeah, 2016, so working on it. To help keep things interesting and to encourage myself to use up that Be Joyful, I didn't have specifically a body scrub paired with it last time, so this time I'm going to. This is the foaming sugar scrub called Champagne Wishes, and this is by Onyx Bathhouse. And this actually has notes of pear and honey, but it's kind of like a champagne, pretty perfumey fragrance, kind of like I think of as 1,000 Wishes smelling like. So that should pair with it really nicely, and it'll keep me kind of adding a new form to the shower routine to keep it interesting and use up those final uses of the body wash. Now with that being said, I want to throw the ball in your court. So I plan on getting that Be Joyful used up hopefully before February, but if not, very early into February. So once I finish it, I want to ask you, I have 2 fragrances I'm interested in adding into the rolling cart once that one's done. Should I add in Bubblegum Pop or should I do Cotton Candy Clouds? Because I kind of want something candy-ish, something purple and pink to go with the February Valentine's Day vibes, and I haven't worn either of those fragrances for a little while, so I'm craving both of them equally, but I want you to choose in the comments. Whichever one gets the most comments wins. You can let me know if I should choose Bubblegum Pop or Cotton Candy Clouds. Let me know. So now moving on from the fragrance combos, I have some hair care, deodorants, and some lip care to show you. I have these 2 Dove deodorants. They're quite different formulas. This one is technically a teen formula, and it's a little bit more of that glide on lightweight kind, so I usually save this more for bedtime routines. And then this one is more your standard white deodorant. This one is better for gym days and mornings and when I know that I need something a little bit more higher powered. So this one, the teen formula, is called Strawberry Sparkle. And it pairs perfectly with all of my strawberry cheesecake, my cherry fragrances, so anytime I have anything fruity going on, I think that'll be perfect. This one I just picked up from Target actually. I was keeping my eye open for those limited edition winter ones, and they never showed up in my store until, of course, after Christmas. I saw this on a clearance rack, and so I snatched it up. This is the Hot Cocoa Swirl, and I'm so excited to use this. I know a lot of people probably think it's weird to have hot chocolate armpits, but I love it. I love Gourmand scents, and I love to be cozy, and it will really help kind of tie together all of my chocolatey routines. Then I have this trio of lip care items from Bath & Body Works. This is a lip gloss, and then I have on top, this is a lip scrub, and then a lip mask down here. This is Sweet Coffee Bean, and I love to use all 3 of these, especially these 2. I'll use these 2 for treatment, and then this one more for going out. I don't necessarily have coffee scents going on, but I have a lot of chocolate and cozy scents going on, so I think it will still be within theme just for that reason. This is a shampoo and conditioner set by OGX. It was actually a collaboration fragrance with Candy, and it says Candy Pop Glam. So this is Hugs, and this is the shampoo, and then Kisses is the conditioner. So they're hydrating and color safe, but what I really love about them is the fragrance. So it combines coconut, pineapple, and cotton candy all together. And I love the packaging for Valentine's Day, which is why I've brought these out. And then for the sake of having a little variety, something to switch back and forth between, I've been working on using these Herbal Essence Bio Renew Argan Oil Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. To me, this smells a little bit creamy, but also spicy, but it has chamomile in it, so that's kind of the main fragrance note there. So I always have a tub of hair mask in the shower that usually stays the same, but to switch it up, I have a couple of these single-use packs. This one I probably actually can get about 2 uses out of it just because I don't need to use the whole thing if I don't want to. But this is for extremely damaged hair repair, intense protein treatment. If you've been with me for a while, you'll know that I had even longer hair than this, and I'm trying to get it back to that length, if not longer. And so I've been really working on trying to improve the health of my hair, and I noticed that I had a lot of breakage from mainly using heat tools. And shame on me, I didn't know this at the time, but I wasn't really using any heat protection when I used the heat tools, so I use heat tools a lot less often than I was before. I am using tons more heat protection than I was before. I'm trying to use shampoos and conditioners that have not only moisturizing and hydrating features, but also trying to build up the protein in it so that there's less breakage. And so far, I've been really successful at keeping split ends away. So I've been doing a lot better than I normally do with that. I've been kind of on this hair care journey, so that is why I have this. I have a couple of shower accessories I'm going to add in, especially in celebration of the Sweethearts collaboration fragrance from Bath & Body Works. This fun periwinkle purple theme seems to be quite popular this year, so I got this loofah from Marshall's. And I also have this Tangle Teaser that's that fun periwinkle color as well. So this is an exfoliating and massaging scalp and shampoo brush. You can use it to massage in your product when you're in the shower, so I'm going to be using that along with my hair care in the shower. So let's go to the shower and add in all of those remaining products, and then we'll be done. We are all prepared for February. We've got a fun lineup, all Valentine's Day themed and ready to go. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to let me know down in the comments below which fragrances you plan on wearing for the month of February, and I will see you next time. Bye.